Question based on some application of vector. Force this is force F1 is given by I cap minus 2j cap. Force F2 is given by minus I cap plus 2j cap. Act through a point given by R1, that is equal to k cap, and R2, that is equal to 3k cap. We know the moment. The moment of the force is given by R cross F. So the total moment is R1 cross F1 plus R2 cross F2. Now this is equal to R1 means k cap, it is k cap, cross F1 means I minus 2j, plus R2 means 3k cap, it is 3k cap, cross F2 means minus I cap plus 2j cap. So this is equal to k cross I. As we know k cross I is j cap minus 2 into k cross j. K cross j is minus I cap plus 3 into minus 1 is minus 3. K cross I is again j cap plus 6 k cross j. K cross j cap is again minus I cap. So this is equal to j cap plus 2I cap minus 3j cap minus 6I cap. So this is equal to minus 2j cap minus 4I cap. So this one is the right answer. Next question. The direction of three forces 1 Newton, 2 Newton, 3 Newton act at a point are parallel to side of triangle taken in order. This is 1 Newton, this is 2 Newton, and this is 3 Newton. The magnitude of their resultant. We know the magnitude of the resultant. So if you see, this is 1 Newton, this is 2 Newton, this is 3 Newton. So 1 will cancel out. Here this is 1 Newton, 1 Newton, 1 Newton will become 0. So in this situation this is 2 Newton. So it is 1 Newton remaining. Here it is 3 Newton. So here 2 Newton is remaining. So we have to actually find the resultant of 1 Newton and 2 Newton. So the resultant force Fr is given by root over 2 square plus 1 square plus 2, a means 2 into 1 into cos 120 degree. Cos 120 degree is cos 120 degree. So this is equal to root over 4 plus 1 plus 2 into 2 into cos 180 is minus 1 by 2. So this 2 will cancel out. We get it as root over 3. This is the answer. So the resultant is root 3 Newton. Force proportional to AB. Suppose this triangle A, B, C. AB, BC and 2CA. We know vector AB plus vector BC plus 2 times vector CA. As we know, this is the resultant. The resultant force is given by vector AB plus BC plus. As we know, in triangle, vector AB plus BC plus AC is 0. So it is AB plus BC plus CA plus CA. So AB plus BC plus CA, this is 0 because it is forming triangle. So the resultant force is along CA. The magnitude of scalar product of two vectors is 8. Scalar product means A dot B, which is equal to AB cos theta, and cross product means A cross B, its modulus is AB into sin theta. It is given that the scalar product of two vectors is 8, it is 8, and the vector product is 8 root 3. So I can say tan theta is equal to root 3. So if tan theta is root 3, it means theta is equal to 60 degree, or it is also 120 degree, because we have taken the modulus here. So it may be possible the angle may be 60 degree or 120 degree. So both answers are correct. So it is B and C. A bird moves from point, suppose this is our x-axis, y-axis and z-axis. The bird starts moving from this point A. This is point A, which is 1, minus 2 and 3. To point this B, which is 4, 2 and 3. This is the direction of movement of bird. So we can say n cap. What is n cap? N cap can be taken as 4 minus 1, that is 3 I cap, plus 2 minus minus 2 is 4 j cap, plus 0 k cap, divided by 5, because mod of this is 5. So it is 3 by 5 I cap plus 4 by 5 j cap. This is n cap along which the bird is moving. The velocity vector, so velocity of bird is given by its magnitude is 10 meter per second multiplied by n cap. So it comes out to be 6 I cap plus 8 j cap. So this is the velocity of the bird, because the bird is moving from A to B, and we know the coordinate of A, we know the coordinate of B. We can draw a vector like this. This is RB, this is RA. So we can say vector A to B is equal to vector RB minus vector RA, and n cap is vector AB divided by mod of vector AB. This is north, south, east and west. A particle is moving northward. Let the velocity v1 is 5 I cap. I am assuming this as x-axis, this as y-axis, and finally it moves to 5 meter per second eastward. A particle moving 5 meter per second in eastward 5 I cap, its velocity changes to 5 meter per second northward. So final velocity means v2 becomes 5 j cap. So initially it is going in eastward direction, finally it is moving in northward direction. So this is vi and this is vf. So delta v is final velocity means v2 minus v1. So this comes out to be minus 5 I cap plus 5 j cap. If I draw this vector, that is 5 I cap and 5 j cap, so it is minus 5 I cap, this is minus 5 I cap plus 5 j cap, so it is plus 5 j cap, and this vector is delta v, which is in the direction of northwest. So first, the change in velocity vector magnitude is mod of delta v is root over 5 square plus 5 square, which is equal to 5 root 2. So the change in velocity is 5 root 2 meter per second along northwest direction. The question is the resultant of two forces F1 and F2. Suppose this force F1 is P Resultant of these two, P is equal to root over f1 square plus f2 square plus 2f1 f2 cos theta. This is P. If f2 is reversed, the resultant is q, means q is equal to, when we reverse f2 we get q, it means this is f1 square plus f2 square minus 2f1 f2 cos theta. Because when we reverse this f2, the angle between the vector f1 and f2 becomes pi minus theta. So the value of p square, so we can say p square plus q square is clearly 2 times f1 square plus f2 square. This is the answer. Out of the following pair, the resultant cannot be 8 Newton, 4 Newton. So we know the resultant of 2 and 2, these are the two forces. The resultant is either 0. For this, the minimum, the resultant lies between 0 and 4. So it is possible it can give 4 Newton. This 2 and 6, the minimum value is 4 and the maximum is 8. So this 4 is possible here also. Here it is 2 and 4. So the minimum value possible here is 2 Newton and the maximum is 6 Newton. So 4 lie in this range. So it can also give 4 Newton. Here the minimum is 6 and the maximum is 10. So 4 is not in this range. So for this, the resultant of this 2 Newton and 8 Newton can never give 4 Newton. So the answer is D. The question is, if mod of A plus B, we know mod of A plus B is A square plus B square plus twice AB cos theta. And we know mod of A minus B is equal to root over A square plus B square minus 2AB cos theta. From here we can say cos theta is equal to 0, it means theta is equal to 90 degree. So the angle between vector and vector B is 90 degree, means we can say the two vectors are mutually perpendicular. Find the angle between vector A and B. So we can say cos theta here is vector A dot vector B divided by mod of A into mod of B. It will give you cos theta, and which is equal to, cos theta is 25 by 29.